There's been a lot of talk the last day because obviously with the Miami Dolphins releasing everybody. I think Larry Zonka got cut as well.
Well, they started to, yeah.
Tyreek Hill is out there, Bradley Chubb. The Dolphins are starting over. A really interesting debate that we kind of talked about a little bit last night that's starting to gain a little bit more attention is they want to move on from Tua, right? You've heard the front office has said we're going to have a decision sometime soon about it. We're not going to drag this into March, whether it's a trade, whether it's an outright release. And the big question is, what are you going to do with his money? You can spread it out over a couple of years, and boy, for the next 2 years, you got to eat a lot of dead cap money, right? $40 million. That's a tough thing. Or you could potentially eat all $99 million this year. Now, before you think it's impossible, we have seen teams make that room before. We've seen teams make all kinds of room. This would blow past the record for most money eaten in a season, which was $53 million that Russell Wilson had set. Well, congratulations, Russ, with the Broncos a couple of years ago. But there's no doubt that Miami Dolphins could do it if they wanted to. You could find a way to eat all $99 million this year. And you know what? They should. Because Dolphins fans, you know you're going to suck this year, right? You know that, right? Me, as a Jet fan, trust me, I know when a team is telling you we're going to suck this year, right? The Dolphins are telling their fans, hey, we're getting rid of Tyreek Hill. We're getting rid of Bradley Chubb. We're going to get rid of Tua. We are going to suck this year. And you know what? You can do that. You can tell fans that, and they understand once in a while. Hey, we went for it the last few years. We were exciting. We had a great offense. We thought we had the right head coach. You know what? It didn't work. We need a year reset. I get that we have a year reset. That's a normal thing in the NFL. Hey, we need a year to reset. Okay. But when you start telling me, we're gonna struggle the next 2 years because of the money that we got to pay Tua. Oh, no. I'm okay with sucking next year. I'm okay with that. So why not swallow the entire pill? One of those big Costco-like multivitamin pills.
I have to take those all the time.
Eat that one big $99 million lunch, and you suck next year, and then then you're out from all of that a year from now. Why wouldn't you do that? I mean, it's not like you're going into next year with Quinn Ewers and whatever you wind up in the draft this year. So, I mean, good blank and luck. You know you're going to stink. You know what's going to happen. So, yeah, take the medicine. Take all of it now.
See, it's the hard part of the conversation because it's an extension of what we've been talking about with the NBA, right? When we're talking about tanking, getting out from bad contracts, the trade deadlines, and all the different mechanics that go in with all of that. But yes, the pragmatic way to do this is, yes, it's a 1/3 of your salary cap because it is 302 for this year. But you can come out of it that much faster. And as long as you have the architects to go and begin that rebuild, and you think you have a couple of key component parts, whether it's Achan is one of your foundational guys, you don't have a lot of others currently on that roster, but the long road begins with that first step, and bottoming out is the way to go. If I were to tell you on DraftKings, their over-under total came out earlier today. They released all the first over-unders for the NFL 2026 campaign. What would you guess the Dolphins over-under is? Season win total.
5.5.
4.5.
Okay. All right.
Just behind
the Jets.
The Raiders and the Jets at 5.5.
At 1.5 and half.
No, I mean, look, the Dolphins are last. Because it presumes Tua's not their guy. And that they do take that pain, because as much as you may not like Tua, you're going to win a couple of games that he quarterbacks. And maybe Quinn Ewers is better than we thought, but either way, you're going for the hard reset in a division where you're now chasing two squads. We don't know what Buffalo's going to be, but we presume they're much better. We look at where they are. They're still projected to win 10.5 games. Oh, wait, that's because they play the Jets and the Dolphins 4 games on the year. And you obviously have the Patriots, who even in an expected step back position on some level, right, in terms of how easy it is to win these games, their over-under still opened at 10.5. Again, 4 games against the Jets and Dolphins. But it's just the idea of you're chasing and you know it. Yeah. You're not competing even for a wild card long before the draft process begins. A week from today, everybody descends on Indianapolis, starts eating shrimp cocktail and talking about prospects. They know they're going to suck. So now it's how many draft picks can we get and how do we build for depth for 2027?
And that's the added bonus. You want even a bonus to this? I give you a bonus for the Miami Dolphins. When you do this under the guise, or not the guise of, hey, we're eating all of Tua's money now, right? Next year's going to suck. What does that mean? Miami's going to suck next year. What does that mean? They have a chance to pick first. Hey, Arch Manning, boy, we did it one year. We had a really bad year. We reset. We got Arch Manning. Okay, you're going to pick in the top 3, most likely the top 2. It's going to be you and the Jets fighting for the number 1 overall pick. So that works for you too. Hey, and you don't have to worry about tank. You don't have to worry about any allegations of tanking. It's like, well, no, we couldn't put a roster together. We had to eat all of Tua's money. I mean, this should be a fastball down the middle for the Dolphins.
That's the problem, and that's where it's the disingenuous part of things. Yeah. You're tanking, but hey, it's smart business, pal. I mean, what do you want from me,
man? Why not?